Hi, I'm Juan. Welcome to Pulmonary Function Tests Spirometry. Spirometry is used to measure lung function and determine if patient has obstructive or restrictive pulmonary lung disease. There are several terms you need to know. FEV1, total volume of air a patient is able to exhale in the first second during maximum effort. FVC, volume of air a patient is able to exhale for the total duration of the test during maximal effort. The ratio is the percent of the FVC expired in 1 second. The patient takes in a deep breath and then blow out as soon as possible into a tube connected to the spirometer. In order to make sure the results are accurate, there has to be a normal plateau of volume of air expired at 1 or 2 seconds. Otherwise, consider repeating. Put height, age, gender, race into the computer for a predicted value. For example, FVC is 3 liters, and if we have a 2.4 liters from a person, then that is 80% of the predicted FVC, and that's considered normal. If FEV-FVC ratio is lower than 70%, the person is having a hard time to get air out, and he will have obstructive disease such as COPD or asthma. At the same time, if FVC is low, it means there is severe obstruction or a mixed pattern of obstruction and restriction. After knowing patient has obstructive defect, bronchodilator will be used. If FEV or FVC increase more than 12% and 200 milliliters, patient has asthma. If not, consider other obstructive disease such as COPD. After knowing patient has mixed pattern, bronchodilator will be used. If there is an increase in FVC, that means patient has pure obstruction with air trapping, likely COPD. If FVC does not increase after bronchodilator, you need to confirm restrictive defect through full pulmonary function tests. If FEV-FVC ratio is equal or above 70%, then you need to assess FVC. If FVC is normal or higher than 80%, it means a normal lung mechanics. If FVC is lower than 80% of predicted value, there is a possible restrictive disease, and again, you need to confirm it with full pulmonary function tests. In conclusion, this presentation talks about interpretation of pulmonary function tests.